this episode of On the Set, I'm checking out Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This is the sequel to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And not only did this one have an amazing soundtrack, but also basically featured every version of Spider-Man ever. Let's get into it. So the film starts off with Gwen Stacy recapping the first movie and also her own origin as Spider-Gwen. Then we see a strained relationship between her and her father, Captain Stacy. A rogue vulture from another dimension shows up and Gwen is recruited to help a task force of other Spider-Men to take him down. The team consists of Jessica Drew and Miguel O'Hara. After somewhat thwarting the villain, Spider-Gwen is confronted by her father, who's been after her, thinking that she killed Peter Parker. Gwen reveals her identity to him, and, astonished, he still attempts to take her into custody. However, she runs away, joining the task force. After that, we meet back up with Miles, who's been killing it as Spider-Man. He's in the midst of checking out a new school in New Jersey, but his parents still have him on a very short leash. Suddenly, Miles is attacked by a mysterious new villain named the Spot, who can control black holes. He blames Miles for turning him into what he is because he was present when the collider exploded in the first movie, causing him to become the Spot. The two of them fight, and then Gwen shows back up to check on Miles. Feeling that he would just get in the way, Miguel summons Gwen back to their headquarters and tells her to stop seeing him. But, just as Gwen heads back through the portal, he dives in after her. This takes Miles to another dimension somewhere in India with an Indian Spider-Man. Gwen and another variant named Spider-Punk catch up to them and they save Constable Singh from a collapsing bridge following a Spot attack. Constable Singh being this universe's equivalent to Captain Stacy. They track the Spot to the location of another super collider, which the Spot plans on using to grow stronger. Their plan to stop him fails though, and the Spot absorbs the dark energy from the collider and vanishes into another dimension, after vowing to go after what Miles loves most. Then, Miles is taken to the headquarters of the Spider Society, which consists of basically every Spider-Man ever, even the PS4 one, and a few from the cartoons. There, Miguel explains to Miles that by saving Constable Singh, he doomed that universe to collapse because he was meant to die, just like every other Captain Stacy. Then, Miles realizes that his dad is just about to make captain, dooming him to the same fate. But Miguel forbids him from saving his father. Hearing this, Miles runs, having the entire Spider Society chase after him. And finally, after a huge chase scene, he gets away back to his universe using a computer that sends you back to your own universe. Once there, he meets his uncle Aaron, who died in the first movie. This confuses Miles. But then, he sees a mural on a building dedicated to his father, who died in place of Aaron. Miles suddenly realizes that he's in the wrong universe. Miguel explained to Miles that he himself is an anomaly, because he was never supposed to get bit by the spider. The spider that bit him wasn't from his universe, and because of that, when the computer scanned him to send him back, it sent him to the universe the spider came from. Which also, apparently, never had a Spider-Man, because in that universe, Peter never got bit by the spider. Anyway, shortly after, Miles gets knocked out and is tied up, with Aaron about to torture him. But just then, in walks the Prowler. But it's not Aaron. In this universe, it's Miles. Meanwhile, back in Miles' actual universe, Gwen and the others stand by as the Spot arrives, even more powerful, planning on killing Captain Morales. The end. Yep, that's right, it ends on a cliffhanger. Well, this one was pretty great, even better than the first movie. It had so many comedic moments, mostly from Peter B. Parker, played by Jake Johnson. But the Spot was funny too. We got a lot of cameos like Toby, Andrew, and even Donald Glover as the Prowler from the MCU. The Spot didn't seem like a worthwhile villain at first, but now, oh man. He can literally jump to different dimensions. It's going to take the whole Spider Society to stop him in the third one. But that's part 3, Beyond the Spider-Verse, and we have to wait at least like 9 months or so to see that one. So it's Avengers Endgame all over again. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.